Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are joining us from. This is the Executive Mansion page, and we're coming live from Bopolu City in Gbarpolu County, where His Excellency Joseph Boakai, the President, is visiting this county today to dedicate a water system that has been constructed by the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporations, and His Excellency is here to dedicate that facility here. And so we're here to welcome him at the welcome sign that says "Welcome to Bopolu City," and the President, the convoy carrying His Excellency has just arrived, and we have traditional leaders here who have come to welcome him. We have the superintendent, we have other county leaders, and the joint security and other local leaders here. The general of this county is here, and other members are here to welcome His Excellency. And as you can see, that's the convoy of the President here. The convoy. The senator is also here, and the leadership, the superintendent is presenting kola, the chicken and the rice, as a sign of welcome to His Excellency. He's greeting the local leadership, and from here we are boarding the vehicle back to the venue of the event. And we have to raise the vehicle. We're racing back to the vehicle so that we can begin our ascent to the venue of the event. So we have and so welcome back to local leadership and Bopolu County. His Excellency will join others at the event that will soon begin. We have the leadership of the county in the leadership of the LWSC, comprising of the director, the managing director, that's Mo Ali, who will receive His Excellency at the event. So we are in our own vehicle now, racing to racing now to the event. So stick and see where your father was born in Bopolu City, Gbarpolu County. There you have students. And so We have scores of students here receiving His Excellency. Waving welcome to him, some with various signs depicting various messages. Our president listening to our cries. We have students here also waving welcome to the president. You can see in the far end there, the convoy of His Excellency is approaching. We're racing now to the venue where local so there we have it. Republic of Liberia. Strategy Assembly. We greet the superintendent, Christian Boakai. He will greet the representative, the board of directors, chairman, and Honorable Ali, and the leaders of the county. He's waving to the crowd. There we have it, His Excellency. Accompanied by the Hindu, Mo Ali. The president will be ushered to his seat.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, President Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Senator Bopolu County, Senator other lawmakers, Representatives Nina Nomo and Honorable Mustafa Warity, the chair of the board of LWSC, members of the Traditional Council. I'd like to welcome you to the grounds of the new grounds of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation. Mr. President, is exactly 1 day to the day you appointed me as Managing Director of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation. And during my confirmation hearing, one of the things we pledged was to bring water to the capitals of the 15 counties, at least as part of our agenda. And fast forward to Gbarpolu County, one day I received a call from Senator Amara Kone, who asked about bringing water to the people of Bopolu City. The exact words were, "Small brother, my people in Bopolu have never seen a running water. It will be a good thing for you to carry water track to construct at least this water system that you see." The main pipeline, the 4-inch pipeline, runs about 1.37 kilometers the length of Bopolu, and the other pipelines, the 2-inch, run the same course, and we have the distribution network. We have now extended throughout Bopolu because the amount allocated cannot make it, but we've set the basis for extension throughout the city. The well itself that we are extracting water from is about 750 feet deep. So at this point, I want to appreciate the tender construction company for doing a very brilliant job. But I also want to appreciate the county superintendent, Honorable Sen K. Zina. Mr. President, I'd like to report to you that he has been extremely cooperative. The moment we got on the ground, we offer through the county leadership the land space you see, and we are in the process of acquiring it legally for the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation. So he's been very, very helpful. He's been hosting our teams. Our technical services department, headed by Honorable Patrick Sandiki, has some of the best engineers. They've been monitoring and evaluating this work to ensure that we have value for money. Our board, headed by Dr. Khalifa Berete, has been extremely supportive. They've given us all of the support. But I also want to appreciate other members of the Bopolu Legislative Caucus and the citizens. Mr. President, lastly, the biggest appreciation goes to you. It was your vision that set the basis for this. Throughout the campaign, I remember you telling me that you will never go to dedicate a hand pump. That the only water project you will dedicate is one that carries water through pipe to your people. And I remember that vision very well. So when you appointed me, I said to myself, we will try as much as possible within our jurisdiction, wherever we see hand pump, to replace it with a running water. All we need, sir, is the support. The team is motivated, and we will continue to do what is required of us. On the 20th of March, we did breaking ground for the laying of 10 kilometers of 48-inch pipe from White Plain to Johnsonville. By tomorrow, we are putting out advertisement for contractors to bid for water construction sites in Plibo, Greenville, and Zwedru. Whatever amount is made available to the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation will work in that and continue to ask for some, so as to improve the condition of our people. By providing water, we'll be able to minimize the outbreak of waterborne and fecal oral diseases. So that is the overview, Mr. President. After here, we would like for you and the Legislative Caucus to get you the system here. Is a very simple system but very effective, and the pipe system. And then at the market, we talk to install some faucets there for communities around there and the market. Thank you, and Mr. President, we appreciate you for taking out the time to come. Thank you.
Managing Director Ali.
We'll continue with more remarks. This time we'll take on the District 1 representative of Bopolu County, to be followed by the superintendent. Without the Honorable Sina Norman.
Honorable Norman will make a remark. He is a representative of District 1 Gbarpolu County.
Thank you. Excuse me for the poor quality of my voice because of the cold. Let me say thanks to the loving citizens of Bopolu County. I want to say thank you so much for working closely with the Water and Sewer Assembly to make sure that we can achieve the project today. I want to say, Mr. President, thank you so much. This is the first time in the history of Bopolu County, Bopolu City, to get running water on every town. So I want to say thank you, Mr. President, for the fast attendance. Thank you, Mr. President. Two things quickly, Mr. President. Mr. President, you drove through the road to come to Bopolu County, Bopolu City, Mr. President. I want to say thank you again for giving us great roads to come to our city. Thank you, Mr. President. But we got a few challenges along the road, Mr. President. I think you drove, there's a town along the way, it got bumper. There's a bridge in that place. It's a just trap for our people in Gbarpolu County, Bopolu District, Mr. President. I want to say to you, Mr. President, the outgoing kids that walk to some school across that bridge, they call that Kiri, it's very risky for our children that go to that school every night and day. People die on that bridge, Mr. President. Mr. President, I want to ask in the proper manner, along with my citizens of Gbarpolu County, Bopolu District number 1, Mr. President, to make sure we are about to go to the winning season, Mr. President. That is very terrible for our citizens. For our ongoing kids that go to school every night and day. People die on that bridge, Mr. President. I just want to remind you, a few days ago, we had a county sitting here. And the citizens for every length and breadth of Bopolu County went in that house and had a resolution that they signed, which is 150,000 to dedicate that bridge or to build that bridge for themselves, Mr. President. A few days ago, we saw the public work on the road, Mr. President. I want to say thank you again for that. But we asked few engineers on that road, and they said to us, we're just doing the road, but we're not doing the bridges. I said, why will you be doing the road? And the president talked about the roads, he talked about the 100 days deliverables. We believe that when you're doing the road, you'll do the bridges along the way. Why? But today, Mr. President, yeah, we want to ask in the public manner, Mr. President. We got 150,000. Few days, some of our colleagues from the legislative caucus told us, Mr. President, when you're doing the road, you'll do the bridges along the way. But to my utmost surprise, I asked the engineer, Mr. President, the engineer said, we're not doing the bridges, we're only doing the road. So I believe that being here today, Mr. President, I know when you go back, there will be a concrete bridge in Bopolu, Mr. President. I trust your ability, Mr. President. We went to public work and we asked the public works ministers. He said to do the road before the Senate, 30,000 to do the bridge. And we said we already got 150,000. But one of our police said that when the president doing our road, he will do the bridge. And he said no. So Mr. President got 150,000. The citizens signed that resolution to get 150,000, Mr. President, do our bridge. But if the public works try to delay, Mr. President, want to use our own funds to build our bridge so the public works can reap refund us with 150,000, Mr. President. But in the Western, I believe that you will do the bridge when you get back to Moscow. Thank you. The next one thing, Mr. President, we want progress to the health centers, the health care. As I regularly said, this is the first time in the history of Gbarpolu County to do a safe running water across Bopolu County, Bopolu District number 1. Let me say hats off to the former President, President George Manawia, that built a 100-bedroom hospital here. Mr. President, our people go to the 100-bedroom hospital, no drugs. Our people go to the hospital, they get a piece of note to go to the nearby clinic to get drugs for the healthcare, Mr. President. Through your leadership, Mr. President, we believe in your leadership, Mr. President. We know when you get back to Moscow, there will be nobody going to the hospital again about drugs, Mr. President. We believe in your leadership. So the health workers, the health practitioners, Mr. President. So long they have been working on the volunteer workers at the health center, Mr. President. The goal to be the good time to the citizens of Bopolu County, Mr. President. The 100-bedroom hospital is a referral hospital, Mr. President. We got one of the best surgeons in the country, Mr. President, that reside at the 100-bedroom hospital in Bopolu County. Our people come to the hospital, the volunteer nurses work, Mr. President, here on payroll, Mr. President. I want to ask in the proper manner, Mr. President, to our voluntary health practitioner, Mr. President. I believe in the Westerns. When you get back to Moscow, Mr. President, I believe our nurses will be on payroll now, Mr. President. I want to say thank you so much, Mr. President, for coming. As a regular said, along the way, Mr. President, our sleeping lives and our work, but a safe arrival concerning that bridge, Mr. President. I believe when you go back, our bridge will be instructed back, concrete. So we want to say thank you for coming. To the healthcare, the school system, Mr. President, our people are suffering. Our people are dying, Mr. President. Our people believe in your ability, they believe in your leadership. Will be like a change our people live in Bopolu County. I want to say thank you so much for coming, and we wish you safe arrival back home. Thank you, Mr. President, for coming.
Your Excellency President Joseph Numa Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, and members of the presidential delegation present here, citizens, chiefs, elders, we want to welcome you, Mr. President. We say thank you for coming, taking the risk to drive on the road that you drove on to come here. We are and we will remain grateful to you, Mr. President, for this water system that have come to us through your administration or under your administration. This is going to be remembered. This will alleviate the suffering of the school-going kids that will have to walk miles every morning to come and draw water, to go and take bath and get ready for school. At least it is not in every home for now, but we know they are in various communities, and as fundings get available or are made available, they will extend beyond those places that they are now, and that will help. Mr. President, we are and will remain grateful. And we ask our caucus to please push for more funding so that this water system can be expanded throughout the city and maybe even beyond Bopolu, so that other citizens can also benefit. So with nothing much to say, Mr. President, we just want to continue to say thank you. We appreciate your effort, and we also urge our citizens to please manage what is being put in place, because even the expansion will be based on what we manage right now. If they put it there, after 2 weeks you come and me, everything is down, then we will be affecting ourselves, and we will suffer it most. So we want to say thank you. And just before you arrive, Mr. President, I just got intelligence that Dr. George is about to be recalled from here. We are appealing to you, if this is true, please, we want you to reconsider that decision so that Dr. George can stay here. Dr. George is not only a medical doctor, he's a true humanitarian. He works beyond his assignment. We've seen Dr. George drive ambulance here to go for patients himself. This is something that we can't even imagine that any doctor would be able to do. We know this has nothing to do with water, but the water will really be important to us if we are alive. So this is a special appeal from the office of the superintendent that if this information is true, Your Excellency, please work on it to reconsider it so that the George can stay with us so that we can live. If the protocol will accept, we urge humbly that you please go to the market, one of the water sites, to see what is available there. This is going to serve beyond your imagination, beyond the imagination of our caucus that push for this project. It's truly going to be something that we can't even imagine. To sit down in Bopolu and see water running through the pipe to all the way to the market, this is just unimaginable. So, Mr. President, we want to say thank you, and we don't want to take much of your time because we know you are tired driving on the road to come here. Thank you very much.
Honorable Sam K. Sina is the superintendent of Gbarpolu County. We'll take more remarks. This time we'll call on the Honorable Senator Anwar L. Cornell, who will give us a special remark, and will be followed by the chairman of the board of directors of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation, Dr. Khalifa Bility.
Thank you very much. Maybe this was an oversight, but the chair of our caucus is here, and I will use my space to her so that she can talk on our behalf. President want me to talk? Okay. Thank you, Mr. President, my fellow caucus members, Mr. Superintendent, and members of the county administration, former Chief Judge Sumo, and members of the Bopolu County Chief Council, our chair lady and members of our county council, our fellow citizens. We are all overjoyed. I'm sure you have heard about the President's arrest agenda for inclusive, this is it, inclusive development. This is it. When you do development and it touches the people, that's inclusion. This water system is part of the sanitation arm of the President's health and sanitation arm of the President's arrest agenda. You can remember when he was campaigning, he talked about that. He came to Bopolu, he said health sanitation was a big part of the arrest agenda. Today, our county is the first for the President to dedicate a piece of that agenda. So we are very happy. Mr. President, we can talk all the political talk here today, but today is a day of celebration. This is the first time in the history of this county that we are experiencing this. I saw the map of the project. It gives me hope that every home in Bopolu City is now in a position to be connected. Mr. President, I want you to please, all these people you sitting here, me, the senator, the representative, everybody here like your nephew and your nieces. We are a product of no. So you gotta carry us. Our county is one of the least developed. And to ask you to do more for your nieces and nephews. Mr. President, the schools were abandoned here. The clinics were abandoned here. This is no lie. Now, you heard about Dr. George, and you saw the people cheer for him. He's not just a doctor here, his family. Dr. George is not just a surgeon, but he's the ambulance driver, he's the emergency person, he's the person who does everything here. River. To get there, you have to cross back Kano. There's no car road there because there's no bridge to cross. These are issues that we have to address under your administration to make sure that the citizens, about 30,000 of them there, are able to connect with the Bopolu economy and through the Bopolu economy with the Moruga economy with their crops because they are farmers. This bridge, yes, people have died on the bridge. It needs urgent attention. The minister assured the Liberian Senate that they will fix this bridge. And when this program was shared with me, I told the MD, I cannot risk the president life to come and pass on my bridge, correct? Correct, MD? The public minister said for this program, he can come, but he will make sure the president can come and dedicate that bridge. That's why I signed on to come here, to make sure the president was safe, but also we will not fix the bridge for the president, but we will fix this bridge here, and this president we know that you voted for will come back and dedicate that bridge. So we thank you. My last parting word to you is that there's a lot of hardship in the county, but we know it will take time for relief to come. We just have to work hard at it, and working hard we are doing. In the legislature, we are working with colleagues to push programs like Mo Ali talked about for this water system. We will work with our colleagues to push programs for the women, for the gender program in this county. Mr. President, our mining sector is the livelihood here. The caucus, we are in regular touch with Minister Pay to make sure that he can fix the system here, because we have a lot of foreigners who are working with Liberians that are coming here and pushing our people out of the mining sector and just doing land grabbing. So we don't want to bother you with everything, but we just want our people to know that we are working with your ministers on these issues. So thank you so much for coming here today. Bopolu, this is your president. You voted for this president twice in the election. So you are the first county he's giving you water. I know this president will work hard to open all your clinics. I know this president will work hard to support your schools. And I know this president who told me that his vision is to pass a road through Bopolu into Lofa. And I know he's working on that. Thank you so much. God bless you, Mr. President. God bless our country. Fellow citizens, good afternoon. Mr. President, members of our Liberian Water and Sewer team, the county caucus, the Chief Justice Council of Bopolu County, my fellow Liberians. Today is a very proud moment for us at Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation. For two reasons. One is that this facility is an example, is a model that we want to replicate throughout this country. The second reason is that many things can happen when the board and the corporation work together hand in hand. We work as a team and they listen to our suggestions and we listen to them to come up with better models of how we should go in doing the work of the Liberian people with water and sanitation. If you look where we are located on a hill, and we suggested and advised that we should do a feasibility study. What that means is that you go in and you try to find out where the water ponds are, how best you can deliver the water to the community. So the second thing is that the power that is used to pump this water comes from the sun. So you don't have to worry about generators, you don't have to worry about fine fuel. That's something that we need to replicate throughout this country. So when the sun pumps the water up here, we work with nature to the force of gravity, pull the water to the city. So the two things that we are doing here, we are pulling the water by the force of the sun, and gravity is pulling the water to distribute to the city, throughout the city. Now, the second phase of expanding this work is to make sure, as others have mentioned, that we will expand water throughout the city to every household. Your superintendent is right. You have no idea the impact of what this water system will have on the health of your citizens. We are advised the board and the corporation to set up what we call a research and development unit. That will tell us how many cases of diarrhea we are going to prevent by having clean water in the city. How many cases of whooping cough, what kinds of diseases we are going to prevent because we have this water facility. We need to do that to demonstrate that this is not just about water, this is about health, this is about how many children are going to continue to go to school because they are healthy. How many women are going to have safe access to healthcare facilities because we have clean water available. So this is very, very important for the entire livelihood of the population that we all need to pay attention to and support. Now imagine, as your superintendent said, imagine this is 250,000. Imagine if we were giving more. We have demonstrated that the little that we have been given, we will do more. This is just the beginning. We are going into Greenville, Harper, Klebo, and Zwedru. We have not been given what we asked for, but we're going to start with what we've given to make sure that similar facilities, the wisdom that is used here in terms of using solar energy, using gravity, using physics, and applying all that understanding to make sure that citizens have access to water. Mr. President, I follow very keenly your vision that you will not dedicate a hand, but I heard you say that on many occasions. This is a realization of that vision. We want to thank all of our people that have come here today. We want to ask you to continue to work with your caucus, your city here, to make sure that all the homes that are within the pipeline are connected to water. At the same time, the services have been made affordable because you don't have to pay for fuel oil, you don't have to pay for pumping. So the little bills that you get, please pay them so that we can expand these facilities, so that we can move to the next level. The next level that we want to move to is what we call BOT. We will build will operate and we will try to attract other people from other countries to build similar facilities in Banga, in Senikule, and other cities, so that they collect the bill, make sure that the system runs efficiently, and turn it over to us at some point in time in the future. But by doing this, we'll make sure that during this administration, all our major cities are connected, and I guarantee safe, sufficient, quality drinking water. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank our team. I want to encourage our team to continue to work together. We have a long way to go. This is just the beginning. This is the first one, and we have dozens of other cities to connect. Thank you very much. I want to thank the senator who outlined the vision and ensure that this money was allocated in the budget. I want to encourage you to continue to do that for all the other programs and projects in education, in health, in sanitation, in roads that you mentioned. Thank you very much. I wish you all God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. So we'll now take the chairperson of the Bopolu County Legislative Caucus, Senator Bopolu.
His Excellency Joseph Boakai Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, the Gbarpolu Legislative Caucus, all government officials present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to sing on the established protocol. Your Excellency, the people of Bopolu County want to say thank you for this hard work. It is not a surprise to me. When we were in the campaign, you told me that, Senator, I will do my best for Bopolu County. And I tell you that the people of Bopolu County will do their best to vote for you, and they did. I want to say thank you to the Managing Director of Water and Sewer for this work you have done for our county and the citizens that will be enjoying them. Almost all have been said, but not all, almost all. I want to come back to something. The issue about the Bopolu Bridge that we are talking about today. Let me make it clear to you people that the road leading from Monrovia to Bopolu City is a national road. We cannot use the county funding to construct that bridge while the President of the Republic is here. That I want to tell you people. We use the government funding to construct the bridge. And the Minister of Public Works told us clearly that they are responsible for that bridge. So that money in question, 150,000, will be used for the feeder roads and other roads. That is clear. You like it, we have to do it. You not like it, we'll make sure we develop Bopolu County. Your Excellency, what I want to say today, I was in Monrovia, seeing all what is happening in the county. I wrote a communication to you that the people of Bopolu County is going to reject the superintendent because of what? He is not doing the work of the superintendent. And I will stand on my feet and say it in a public manner that, Mr. President, we don't want the superintendent of Bopolu County. Your Excellency, I will not stay long to talk because sun is fasting. But I am requesting that from here we go We are in a deplorable mess. Sorry for the expression, but the people of Gbarpolu are suffering. During the time of the former president, I shed tears because of development. What happened during that time is the same thing that is happening now. So Your Excellency, you have to look into it. Thank God, the matter is before LWSC and we are waiting for the report. And I know when the report is brought before you, you will take decision and we are ready to stand for that decision. We need a leader that love the people, that love their people. We don't need a leader that keep malice from the youth. Leader that who want to interact with the citizens. Your Excellency, I'm saying it, the youth, I want you to, if time is not spent, you shall give it a minute to the youth, to one of the youth, to come and speak and tell you the problems in our county. But time is fast spent. If we do another time, we will speak again. God bless you. Thank you.
It's time to hear from the chief now. They'll be quiet, Libya. Big girl. You can't be quiet, Libya now. Hello. Hello. You're tuned down now. You're putting the temperature down a little bit. Hello, you're tuned down the temperature, man. I beg you. Senator Bopolu County, Chair of the Legislative Caucus, Bopolu County, Senator Amara Kong, Senator of Bopolu County, Mr. Representative of District Number 1, the Honorable Zina Norma, Mr. Chair of the Board of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation, Mr. Managing Director and staff of the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation, Mr. Superintendent of Bopolu County, other officials of government, Madam City Mayor, Bopolu City, our chiefs and members of the traditional council, other traditional leaders, Madam Spiritual Advisor to the President, prelates, members of the clergy, students, youth, and citizens of Bopolu County, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the dedication of this mini water system for Bopolu City, I'm pleased as I am honored to present to you His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia, who will deliver the keynote address.
Thank you very much. Please have a seat. senator of this county, the kind, members of the house, for achieving elders,
the MC go to Caesar for the to put the cutting on the ribbon so you can get it.
managing director of LWSC, the chairman of the board, their faithful workers who have invited us here, all of our local leaders, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. I know that we are here to do this dedication, but I must admit to you that this is the first time I feel so happy with the kind of leadership I'm seeing in Bopolu. You may not believe it, but for many, many years, I've seen rivalry in this county, people fighting, and they're fighting that kept the government away from this county. Even when there were opportunities to extend programs here, that division required this county. And I'm very serious about it. And having to say, at least this is the first time I'm seeing, in spite of all the problems we have, that people are now getting together to think about this county. This county was the first statutory county in this country. But look why it looks like. We were rich country in the county, and yet so underdeveloped. The Minister of Education gave me the report. Bopolu is among the 7 counties where there is a high level of under registration of school-going children. And of course, they tell the story. But I'm very happy that this time around we are looking for leadership that is thinking about development, that thinking about bringing progress. And I just want to assure you that we are on board with it. Because you the members of the legislature, if you see the need in your countries and you are willing to support them, this is what we are here for. I want to tell the people in Liberia that if you, no matter what you think, I know it's slow, you don't know the reason things are slow, but let me assure you, if you ever see leadership in this country that's committed to developing our country, this is the leadership. This is what we are here for. Because these are our people. You are our people. We keep it down, we keep ourselves down. This was not just because of part of Rosa, but this country is backward for no good reason. 178 years of independence. And I tell you all the time, we are here to make sure that this country's resources will go to develop the lives of our people. Of course, the managing director is right. No, I said I would never ever go to dedicate a hand pump. We passed that time. Everything we're doing here should have happened 100 years ago, so to speak. That we don't have schools is unacceptable. That we don't have medical facilities is unacceptable. Because this is what I believe. To the community college in community and to the community today. Why not here in Bopolu? Bopolu, well-known city in this country. So I just want to say thanks to all of you for the support. All of those who have already mentioned, but I want to let you know this time around is the time that this country will use the resources to build the life of our people and the future of this country. And that's what we are going to do. We want to thank the legislators for giving this level of endorsement and support. But that's what we need. You can't go to other people's home all the time when you have everything you need to develop your home is there. Who doesn't want to be on a good road? Who doesn't want to be in a very good hospital when they're sick? The Emirates Hospital happened there and has given a campaign. I saw it. We are working on it. There will be doctors who take it over to make it what it should be. Because instead of this region, there will be a referral hospital. And not only a referral hospital, an outstanding hospital. And I have said it over and again, I'm not going to want to pass the roads here straight to Lofa. And we find the resources with the support, that support will do it. Our people deserve the best. There's no compromise on this. We didn't come for presidency, we came with a purpose to improve the lives of our people in this country for the first time. So I want to assure you that this is the purpose. We only ask you all to work together. We recognize the nurses who get trained to come and serve their people. If there are reports of people now on payroll and whatever, let's have it for the story. There's nothing to write about. Just give us the information, correct information. We'll call the minister and talk to them. But we want to thank all of you who serve the public in hospitals, agriculture, like what these people are doing. These are the people that we're looking for. People who love this country, who think about this country, and who want to build this country better than our people. We want to assure you that this is nothing to beg for. This is your right, and this is what we are committed to do. God bless you.
Okay, so now the president will proceed with senators, co-chair, the MD, everybody can have sitting there now.
Hey guys, how are you? Yeah. We want to thank God for this, for that record. As a very first for the pain-breaking
So the Exodus of
Here you have the yeah, so you don't have to buy any low fuel. This will be the lifespan of the battery is into the 5 to 10 years. So it's very slow.
Senator Amara Common, leadership of the touring facility.
So here's the system. The water is safe.
There you go.
So the president, you can take the system. The water is safe. You can take it and drink it like that. But then in the community downtown, Jerry King that is water from somewhere. So we inject a little fluid inside so that this will take a Jerry King while they bring it to collect the water. So we have this here and then the family is all the office and open it up here. So that the senator requires so I don't know whether you will reach down or the senator will reach downtown to the market or have contact for the market for an eye.
And so His Excellency just toured the chlorine area, well chlorinated. Yes. And His Excellency is touring the other facilities here. So we've on our way. Sorry. His Excellency just turned up in drinking water. Inspecting the project. Inspecting here.
I'm making my way back to see what I can talk to some of the
will now have the benediction and program with we bless the holy name. We just Father, take control of the joy back to the Robia. May you be glorified. May you be honored. Lord, pray that this program will serve its intended purpose. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
What is unfolding in Gbarpolu County. See what I can talk to. Some of the women. Let me see what I can find. Some of those women different. Well, we can talk to some of them and tell us how they feel about the water system. We have to talk to the marketeers to tell us how they feel about this all important project in the county. Making our way to talk to them. Talk to some of the people are born on the TV. So let me just talk to this governor. Let me see what I can talk to the governor. Honorable Governor, I'd love to say welcome to LMTV. You witnessed the program here today. Tell me, how do you feel?
I'm still happy for the program today.
And I understand that you're one of the persons that also selling in the market here. You benefiting from the water supply.
Yes.
Okay.
As I'm taking water right to the market.
Okay. So what do you have to say to the president?
I want to say many thanks to the president of the Republic of Liberia for the good development that he promised the Liberian people.
Okay.
And he will do and he start.
Okay.
I know this is just the beginning.
Your name again?
Sir Joseph, City Governor.
Okay.
Bopolu County.
Ladies and Sir Joseph, City Governor. So His Excellency Joseph Boakai is now departing. Is now departing to see what I can talk to.
We rushing to go to the hospital.
We are on our way to Emory Hospital.